Welcome to another time-lapse video. This one is called The Lonely Remoter Watches the Stream. My entry for the old school graphics compo at deadline 25. Before we get to that, let me introduce some new features of my paint program that I have been working on. Lately I've been pursuing a more sketchy drawing style instead of clean pixels to get that handcrafted vibe going. So I added some natural media brushes that mimic things like crayons and chalks. Basically a jaggy structured line instead of a pixel perfect clean one. These are especially useful if you use a pressure sensitive input like a drawing tablet or an iPad or something and activate the pressure sensitivity option in dpaint.js. Then a single stroke gives you a wide range of expressions, making the drawing less robotic. Now to combine that with the limited size and colors of old school platforms, I improved my palette lock code quite a bit by moving it to a WebGL shader, so if you activate it, it now runs in real time on every drawing action you do. For example, if you use a fixed palette of 32 colors, you can use those natural brushes, including transparency and soft edges, and the colors will automatically be mapped to the nearest available color in the palette. You can add layer your strokes, building up your colors just as if you would be drawing in full 24-bit color mode. And of course you can combine it with ditto patterns and so on. Totally cheating of course for clean pixel art, but it's a super fast and convenient way of creating these blended textures that are otherwise very hard to do if you would go pixel by pixel. You can then even select a color that is not in your palette, use them, and the filter will just map them to the closest palette index. And another feature, dpaint.js now has an integrated time-lapse recorder. Just start it and it will record every action on the canvas, which gives a far smoother and steady time-lapse video without all the zooming and panning of a screen recording. If you stop it, you will get a video of every action you did. So without further ado, this is The Lonely Remoter. The theme for the deadline party this year is B-movies, and Lonely Remoter is a character from the Invitation short film they did. I'll link it in the description. And if you haven't seen it yet, it's the best Invitation video ever. Go check it out. The sketch is done. Adding the highlights, and applying some color. It's a bit subtle. A proper zombie doesn't have a suntan after all. This is the deadline logo, giving it a place in the background. Basic background shading. And time for curly wordy things. As a good tip for low color pixel work says, don't titter, add texture. Using a different texture for the logo with the spray paint tool. Some color and shading corrections, and a long streak of correcting, tweaking, optimizing, sharpening, and so on. I've added a little text and blending some shades in the logo using a horizontal dither pattern. Well, I guess this part was better recorded with the built-in Timelapse tool because of all the jumping around. Done. Thanks for watching.